Thoma, Protector from Afar. All character stories. The Kamisato clan's housekeeper, a well-known fixer in Inazuma. The housekeeper of the Yashiro Commission's Kamisato clan, and a well-known fixer in Inazuma. Friendly and approachable, Thoma fits in with the crowd easily wherever he is. At first glance, he seems to be a very easygoing person, but he is in fact very responsible. He has an extraordinarily serious side, be it in his work or his interpersonal communications. Character details. Thoma's official title in the Kamisato clan is that of a housekeeper, and as such, he is responsible for matters such as cleaning and cooking. Whenever he appears at the Yashiro Commission, Thoma is almost always busy with such work. He is able to get everything done well, and even Furuta, the butler of the Kamisato clan, is full of praise for his housekeeping skills. However, most of the time, Thoma does not stay in the Yashiro Commission, but goes elsewhere to deal with some special matters discreetly. For example, solving the problems encountered by the Yashiro Commission, asking for information for the head of the Kamisato clan, fulfilling Ayaka's wishes, etc. In those unknown corners, Thoma has always used his own way to develop the influence of the Yashiro Commission. Character Story 1. Thoma seems to have been born with a good temper. Regardless of whether he's dealing with a dignitary or a street vendor, Thoma can easily find an opening to join the conversation and have a good time with them. Thoma, who is good at socializing, has a wide range of contacts in Inazuma. When he first arrived in Inazuma, he relied on his insight and communication skills to make friends with people in various industries. Later, many people would take the initiative to get to know Thoma. The more you know, the more resources you can get. Thoma would learn a lot of first-hand information from them, or quietly strike deals that are beneficial to the Yashiro Commission. However, although Thoma has a vast network of contacts, he has never used it for personal gain, nor has he ever forced others to do things in the name of the Yashiro Commission. Sociability, precise judgment, and just the right amount of tact. Perhaps this is the reason why Thoma can thrive as a fixer in Inazuma. Character Story 2. Surprisingly, the handsome and cheerful Thoma has no resistance when it comes to cute animals. When Thoma's out, he always carries some small snacks for animals and feeds stray cats and dogs when he sees them. It never fails to make him smile, seeing animals scarf food down. To Thoma, these animals, like himself, are part of what makes up the world. Even if they don't seem to be eye-catching, they are still trying to live. As long as you live, good things will always happen. This is what Thoma has always believed in. Even if these animals had not encountered good things before, he hoped that at least his presence would be a good thing worth celebrating for. Character Story 3. As the housekeeper of the Kamisato clan, Thoma is an all-rounder when it comes to housekeeping. Whether it's cleaning, cooking, sewing, gardening, caregiving, or socializing, he can handle it all with ease. For Thoma, housekeeping is not only a job and duty, but it's also his hobby. He would clean the house like new, making sure that there was not a single grain of dust left on the railings. He would be in a very happy mood when faced with a clean and tidy Yashiro Commission. Perhaps it's a sense of accomplishment that comes with cleaning. Whenever he has the chance, Thoma will pick up a broom or duster and sweep away any unsightly stains. In addition, he also takes special care of the daily lives of his colleagues around him. There was a winter when Inazuma's temperatures suddenly dipped, and a guard of the Yashiro Commission accidentally caught a cold while out on patrol. A few days later, he unexpectedly received a sweater hand-knitted by Thoma. The sweater that was just the right size made the guard think back to the clothes he received from his mother every winter. Now that his mother was old, She hadn't sent him clothes for many years. With this in mind, the guard took a long leave of absence to visit his family. The day he came back, he brought Thoma a special souvenir from his hometown, and they became good friends. Character Story 4. Thoma's father is an Inazuman, and his mother is a Mondstadter. Thoma grew up in Mondstadt, and has been accustomed to its carefree and happy atmosphere since he was young. Influenced by this, he can easily mingle with anyone. However, he has also been taught by his father since he was a child, and places great importance on the word loyalty. After Thoma's father returned to Inazuma, he was worried that his old man would not be able to drink Mondstadt's wine there, so he sailed to Inazuma alone in a boat carrying dandelion wine. On the way, a huge wave overturned the boat, and Thoma fell into the water. Fortunately, he just drifted unconscious down the water until he got washed ashore on a beach in Inazuma. At the time, Thoma had nothing and no family with him, but still started his life in Inazuma with optimism. However, despite his best efforts, he was unable to find his father, who was supposed to be in Inazuma. But at his most difficult moment, Thoma met someone in Inazuma who was worthy of his loyalty to the end. Character Story 5. Due to his hailing from Mondstadt, Thoma is often regarded as an outsider by the local residents of Inazuma. Despite the strange looks and gossip directed towards him, Thoma never showed any dissatisfaction and always smiled at all doubts. Thoma is recognized as the most amiable person in the Yashiro Commission, but to outsiders, it is another story. Don't offend Thoma. Otherwise, things will be difficult to handle. No one is sure when it started, but this saying has gone around so much that many people are convinced of this when they hear it. As for those who have had unpleasant run-ins with Thoma, the mention of him still instills fear. Don't be fooled by that guy. He's always smiling kindly, but all I did was cheat the Yashiro Commission out of a small sum of money and he... Ugh. That's right. If anyone dares harm the interests of the Yashiro Commission or disrespects the Kamisato siblings, Thoma will make them pay. He sees this as his duty and does his best, but he does not like to boast about his achievements. Even if he is criticized for this, he will not defend himself too much. Gee, who cares about such trivialities? And it doesn't matter what kind of person I am, as long as those who should know it. Old Duster. Thoma's favorite duster has been with him in many conquests. It has been used for too long. No matter how Thoma cleans and takes care of it now, it still looks old and gray. Despite this, Thoma is still reluctant to discard it. This duster was given to Thoma when he was first assigned cleaning duties at Yashiro Commission. As soon as he sees it, he recalls those hard but happy times. At the time, Thoma had yet to comprehend various cleaning techniques. Due to his lack of experience, he was often busy doing all kinds of cleaning and tidying work until late at night. Accompanying him were the moonlight above his head, the chirping insects in the summer night, and the sound of a duster tapping on the beams. There are many different kinds of cleaning, from a simple cleaning to an all-out deep cleaning. Thoma has experienced it all. At first, he found the work boring, but after he got used to it, he found that he could think more quietly when cleaning. So to this day, Thoma often uses this duster to perform his work. While brushing away the dust in front of him, he also brushed away the fog in his head, in a quiet and steady state of mind. Vision. In his early years living in Mondstadt, Thoma did not have particularly strong aspirations. Every day, he was awakened by the early morning sun and the fresh fragrance of flowers. After breakfast, he could choose to take a relaxing stroll through the city, or explore the wilderness freely. At that time, Thoma thought that people should have the happiness of living a leisurely life. Perhaps it would have been better to live a peaceful life. This calm mood disappeared the moment he was swept into a strange country by the waves, across the ocean in a small boat. Here, he had to receive a favor to survive, and thus the thought of repayment arose. 10 years ago, when the Yashiro Commission's Kamisato clan was losing its power, Kamisato Ayato, who was embroiled in the dispute over the succession rights of the clan due to the death of both parents, told Thoma, "Now that the situation in Inazuma is unclear, the trouble the Kamisato clan faces will only increase. You are someone who can see what's at stake, so if you don't want to get involved, leave early." Could Thoma, who had received so many favors from the Kamisato clan, just leave like that? Choosing to leave would mean that he would have to return to his ordinary, stable life, with regrets and guilt. The storm was imminent, and Thoma was like a leaf drifting in the sea. But, after much deliberation, Thoma's answer was, "If I leave at this time, I will lose my loyalty and righteousness. Father has always taught me to be a loyal and righteous man. I would like to do my best, to do my part for the young master and the young lady. You will certainly need me as a helper in the path you embark on in the future." The will to burn for loyalty and righteousness forged a strong desire that drew the attention of the gods. As if to respond to Thoma's choice, on this night of divergent destinies, a vision, bright red, like a blaze, appeared beside him.